Hey, welcome to the first episode of Model Garage, Zach's Model Garage. I don't know what I'm going to call this yet. All I know is that I'm recording it right now. I'm going to start recording this episode, and this series is going to start off with one of my nicer cars. It's still sealed in the original plastic and everything. This is a 1932 Ford 3-window coupe. Now, every year at the start of the year, I do a 5-window. That's not going to change with this. I'm just doing a 3-window to do something else different, because I've just been doing a lot of big muscle cars lately. So, without further ado, I'm just going to pop this open. And let's start building it. Now, a lot of the stuff, the repetitive stuff, painting the little tiny pieces, painting the whole body, I'm going to do that off camera. Simply because that's boring stuff. Anyway, let's hop right into this. This is a nice old kit. Pretty cool. And here we've got the body, the fenders, and a bunch of other stuff. Looks like a lot of the interior, the frame. All the stuff that I'm probably gonna paint first. And we've got tires, 2 chrome racks, decals. Wow. Clear. And our instructions. These instructions from the 90s are very different than the instructions that I have now. I have built a lot of other kits that aren't brand new. I have some from the mid to late 90s and a few from the early 2000s. So I'm going to start building this here now. I'm probably going to start with painting it. I'll give a little bit of detail about some of the stuff that I do. And I'll see you back when I start doing some more interesting stuff here. Hey, I'm here with a quick little incremental update on the 32 3-window for this video. And I decided to spray paint the whole body setup before I had to deal with the rain later today that it looked like it was going to do, so I'll just quickly run over that. We've got the inner fenders back here with the dash. Got grill and radiator support, fuel tank, the hood pieces right there. And actually, in a later portion of the video, I'm going to show you a little bit of a trick for how you can make this actually opening with hinges. I've got bumper mounts and frame covers, part of the frame, splitter, and the body, fenders, and frame. Frame underneath. It's pretty simple. It's going to have a lot of extra detail down there once I get to it. The fenders look the same as they do on the other car. Painted inside and out. They're going to be black underneath and black right here, where my finger's running up and down. So that's going to be really cool. Everything inside here I'm going to do black. I'm going to do the other side of the firewall black. The interior is going to be black and probably red. The body, I'm going to have the door panels in there. The top inside is going to be black. I was going to do this a different type of color. Same color, but just different. But it's just metallic now. It's the same color that the 55 was when I got it. So I figured I'd just leave you with that little update on it and keep working on it off camera and show some of the more interesting bits and pieces when I get to them. Just thought I'd give a little bit of progress update, progress, whatever on this. I haven't done anything with the frame itself. I don't know what to do with that until I have everything to put on it. Over here, though, we got the black and the silver, all the trim all the way up and down on the fenders. Black right there. It's the same on the other fender. There you go. I did it on the dash. just a little bit on the dash because you can't really see it in these cars. And then the body I did a lot on. Got the black right there, black inside. Silver on all the trim and the hinges. There's not much else to do on the body until decals. These are all things that still need painted. This is more tubing. And I'll show you the tubing. The tubing, now, what you do is you have a length of it, right? And it's about the same length as this. Okay? It's about the length of whatever you're trying to make a hinge for. Now, on this, it's the length of the hood. So, what you do is you sand out the point where the hinge should be, so that the fake and solid one isn't there anymore. You get your length of tubing, and you put something just smaller than the tubing inside of it. You cut the tubing into 3 little pieces, glue 2 to one side and 1 to the other. You can do it with 4 pieces or 5 pieces, but 3 is just the easiest for me. And then you can have your little opening hood. And I'm gonna get to actually working on the suspension and the motor now, and I'll talk about that when I get that done then, in a little bit here. Hey, just thought I'd drop another update video on what I've done, update portion of this big long video. Sorry about the ugly edits, but I don't really have the patience to line the camera up where it goes every time. So I'm going to discuss, I haven't done anything with the body. I just got the interior pan painted, the grille painted with the chrome lines where the grille itself is, and black inside. That can sit over here with all this. I finished painting the firewall, finished the hood hinge, so now it's silver to match the rest of the trim, and it goes far. I might just have to add the side hood, the side pieces. I've got a lot of the big stuff painted, and it's just waiting to be detailed. Over here I'm mocking up the exhaust setup that I'm going to do. It's just going to be a single side pipe right out. Just right out where the camera's at on the body. As far as the frame goes, I've actually got quite a lot done. If you'll disregard the chaos going on here, it's really late. So I got all the bumper mounts and bumpers attached, as well as the frame bars or whatever they are. And underneath I got everything attached. I got the springs and the differential, my torsion bars, steering linkage, steering box, master cylinder. Everything except the wheels is under here. And the drive shaft, transmission, and motor, obviously. Those are missing because I'm mocking up the exhaust, which is robbed from the Fox Body Mustang NASCAR. It's just gonna sit right in there somewhere. I'll figure it out. That's just a mock-up. That's not the final product. But I just figured I would give you that before I start putting the whole interior together. Drop that under the body and put that on the frame. Just throwing down a quick little update here. I got the 2 exhaust pieces all put together into one so they'll sit on the motor. And I got the motor all ready for being painted. All this stuff, haven't done anything with the fenders. Got the grill and radiator put together. Got the belts, pulleys put together. Put wheels on the chassis. Finished putting the rest of the suspension under and everything. And in here I got the interior just dropped in nicely. It's got a red and black seat. Yeah, there you go. It's pretty basic in there. It's the automatic. I've got red pedals down there. And over here, I've got entire hood set up. It'll mount, and then I'll be able to just flip it up. I'll be back when I've got most of everything put together then. Hello and welcome to the final segment of this video. This is my 32 Ford 3-window coupe, and some things to note before I reveal the rest of it all. I decided not to do the hood, and I decided not to do this exhaust, because I think it's going to be better on this car. Without further ado, here's the car. The door handles aren't on yet because there's a slightly sticky spot on the paint where they need to go. I'm going to record this video anyway. I just put the headlights on before I started recording. Just got the motor all together. See in there nicely. It's got the nice headers that the kit came with. The black and red seat. Nice wheels. Big sweeping fenders. As far as the kit goes, I had a lot of fun building this kit. A few things I have to say about the kit. As far as putting the front suspension together with the torsion bars and the steering linkage, it would be nice to have a second set of hands. Have someone help you out while doing that, because it was very difficult to get that all in, because it's 3 separate pieces. I actually wound up putting the steering linkage in and then cutting the bars to fit them around it, and then re-gluing them. And it looks the exact same as it would normally, but it was just a little bit inconvenient. Silver and black down there looks good. Same on the other side. As a whole, I think the car turned out very nicely. This kit, the Revel 32 Fords, either the 3-window, which I don't believe they make anymore, or the 5-window, which you can still buy the 5-window. Both of them are very customizable kits. If you think of something that you could do with a real 32 Ford, you can do it with these kits. You can do anything with them. I've got the 1.5-window that's like this. I've got the 3-window that's channeled. If you wanted to just chop the top super low and drop the body to the floor, you could do it if you really wanted to. The kit itself was very straightforward. The instructions were nice. All the paint colors that you needed were just written right there on the steps. Right here at the start. And on all the steps for whatever parts needed painted. As a whole, I would recommend this kit. This was a very fun kit to build. This is my first video done in this style, so I'm going to conclude it here and some notes on it. I'm sorry about the ugly edits. I'm going to try to improve upon those next time. I'm also going to try to trying to find a way to word this. I'm going to try to go into more detail about what I do on the seat, for instance, or the dashboard, or the trim. For the trim, what I like to do is just get a little bit of silver on the end of the brush and just get it with the very edge of the brush all the way around the trim, like this. And that usually works out very well for me. That's what I do for the gauges and interior trim as well. So, the series will get better as I make more of them. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, which I don't know what I'm building yet in the next one. I'm probably going to finish this in the next one, and I'll see you then.